This video is sponsored by Squarespace. I want to do a quick but year-long review of the Falcon RX818 Rolleiflex LED light. Falcon was kind enough to send me this for free, but they don't get to see this video before I launch it, and no money exchanged hands. Thanks Gerald Undone for that rad disclosure. Like, that's how Gerald just does things right. They sent it to me a year ago, almost exactly a year ago. Could be exactly a year ago right now, I don't even know. It was in a vlog back then. But if you've seen a video from me since then that had any sort of light in it, like any sort of lighting, like what's happening right now, it's been this light. I also have a really cheap like Amazon light, it's back here, that I absolutely don't like at all. But if I ever needed to use this for like a backlight or a hair light or whatever, then I probably ended up using this as a key. But I'm just a big fan of like, use what you got, you know? So, you know, it gets the job done. It's a horrible light though. Would not recommend it. It's got these CFL, I think they're called. The RX818 is an LED light, which I highly prefer. We're just gonna go rapid fire on this thing. I hope I answer all of your questions and you just can make a decision on whether or not you wanna buy this thing. It's 650 bucks. That comes with a softbox, kind of the mount if you wanna mount it on a light stand. It does not come with a light stand. And then it's got obviously the control unit and the light itself. When it comes to the actual light, it's RGB, which means that you can get basically any color that you can possibly think of. You can figure out how to get that on this light. Major thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Squarespace is your all-in-one website designing platform. Templates are absolutely fantastic. You can look professional without needing to code. You're gonna be able to create contact forms to collect people's information so you can stay in touch with them, send them stuff, products, videos, whatever. Your portfolio is gonna look awesome and professional, whether you're linking in videos or putting photos up or whatever you're doing to show people your work. If you wanna try it out for free, go to squarespace.com/CodyWarner, and then when you're ready to buy, use the code CodyWarner to get 10% off your first purchase with Squarespace. Squarespace, thanks again. It's got a bunch of different modes on it. So there's white mode, which is what it's on right now, and that just gives you a Kelvin number. You can go the whole way down like super orangey tungsten, the whole way up to super bluey daylight. This is at 10,000 Kelvin right now. That's as high as it goes. Lowest it goes is 2,800 Kelvin. You can see that's much more orange. Then it's got RGB mode, red, green, blue, where it just kind of allows you to adjust red, green, blue, and figure out what color you want from those. It's got HSI mode, which I didn't realize stands for hue, saturation, intensity. So you know, you change the hue to whatever color, you tell it how saturated of that color you want, and then you tell it how bright or dark you want it to be with intensity. Very cool mode. And then it's also got gel mode, which I don't use as often, but you can use that if you want to try to get closer to what you would get if you put like a gel over a daylight balanced light. Then it's also got effect mode. You know, you can do all different types of effects. My kids absolutely love it for dance parties, and so do I. We're a big dance party family. Something I'm not gonna get into in this, because I've never used it, is you can control it with an app, like via Bluetooth, something like that. I don't use it. I'm a simple person. I like to set up a light, make it be what I want it. I don't like connecting things with my phone, and I just don't. You have to watch a different review if you want to know how well that works. I'd say 90% of the time I use it just in white mode, and you know, it's probably just because of how I'm using it. In terms of brightness, it's 100 watt output. I don't know if you know what that means. Like, I don't really know what that means. For me, it's just much easier to just get my hands on something and see how bright it gets. It gets pretty bright. It doesn't have a very far throw though, so a lot of times, you know, I have it like within 6 or 8 feet, even closer. I mean, this is 3 feet right here. It's a close proximity light, but because of the way the softbox is designed, like it doesn't have one of these massive triangular soft boxes. It's just this little square thing. It's a really cool softbox design that goes right over top of the LED panel, so it's easy to get it in small spaces and get it close to a subject, even if you are using the softbox, which I use, again, almost 90% of the time. Without the softbox on it, I've taped it, I gaff taped it to walls. It's a thin, flimsy light, and when you don't have it on its sort of light stand rig, it just, you know, it feels like a piece of cloth or something. It also makes it good for transportation if you want to roll it up. You know, it comes with this case, which is fairly small. I don't ever use the case. I just even transport it like on its light stand mode. just because that's easier for me. I like things to go fast, but you can roll it up and slam it down into that little case if you want to. My main gripe with it, the main thing I don't like, and you know, this is probably just how it has to be to power this thing, since that's so small and slim. I feel like all of the brains are inside this thing. I don't like that this is this massive, you know, DJ booth control box. I would prefer this to just be like this little thing, but again, it's got so much electronics in there. It has this V-mount battery mount on the back so that you can, you know, if you don't have wall power, you can take it out. I did test that. It runs for about 2 hours at 100% intensity when you're using a V-mount battery. That is a really cool feature. I love that you can just take this out into the woods or like put it up in a tree and shoot with it. But I don't like how massive this thing is. Like, this probably 10x's the weight of the unit because of how heavy this is compared to how light that is. So I don't like that. I do, in terms of the actual interface, the different knobs and controlling it this way, I do like that. But again, like, I just wish it was only that big. But you can't eat your cake and have it too. If you have questions about this light, or you want me to compare this light to another light, or anything like that, let me know. Happy to make a follow-up if I get enough questions. It's a good light. I think it's worth the money. Like I said, I was sent it for free, but I do use it all the time and have used it for a year. Haven't had any issues or anything like that. It's just very versatile light, in my opinion. Just very versatile, easy to fit in places light, in my opinion. Thanks so much for being here. See you in the next one.